guys, so today I'm here to do the literary identification tag, and I was tagged to do this by a book hobbit whose channel and video I will link down below so you can check that out. And if you haven't noticed, I'm here with Amanda, who you will probably recognize from some of my past videos, so I will also link her channel below so you can subscribe, and yeah.
Number 1, which fictional character is most like your personality?
Okay, well, for me, I'd probably go with America from the Selection. Like, before she got annoying in, the Elite and, really indecisive over, what boy she wanted, before that, I always really identified with her from the first book because she was just, really, protective and, of her friends and always, standing up for, what she believed in, but not being, super strong and taking down the entire government all at once. So she was kind of strong, but kind of realistic. So yeah.
Okay. So I see you as being like Alice from the Twilight series. No, let me explain.
Okay.
Because she's always wanting to plan everything for Bella and make everything all special and picking out Bella's jewelry and her dresses and everything, and she's always focused on making everything happy and perfect.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. And she's very peppy. So for me, I don't know, but I guess I could say that in a little bit of a sense, I'm kind of like Anna from Anna and the French Kiss. Not everything, but there's just certain parts of her actions and her thoughts that are very similar to me. So yeah. Just say it.
And I think that you resemble a little bit like Holden Caulfield from The Catcher in the Rye, which I don't mean offensively, but honestly, because you're always if there is something fake about something, you will point it out, and I could just totally picture you just leaving school one day, just leaving everything and just going on some adventure in New York. What he does, I could see you doing in a less extreme version of that.
Number 2 is, what character would you most like to play in a book-to-movie adaptation?
I forgot. What did I say? Oh. I don't like these books. I don't like the Ugly series, but I always kind of thought it would be fun to play Tally Youngblood just because I think the concept is really interesting and just her world, and I don't know. Really lovely. It's a beautiful place. No, I just think I liked everything she kind of stood for, and I liked her transition as a person and all the whole, surgery of becoming, beautiful and stuff. It's just an interesting... Whatever. It's just an interesting idea, and I think it'd be cool to play her character and just kind of go through all that.
Okay, and I would want to play Alaska from Looking for Alaska. Just because, I don't know, I think that I obviously wouldn't want to have that type of personality to the extreme that she does, and I love boarding schools and all that, and I just really like the story and her character, but again, obviously I wouldn't want to live that, so I think it'd be nice to play that type of character to kind of go through it that way. I don't know. Number 3, what character do you physically resemble the most?
I literally, no idea. Honestly, no idea. So we're just gonna play a little game, and in the comments, you guys can let me know what you think. Because honestly, when I read a book, I just have a generic boy face and a generic girl face for everyone, so... And it's not my face. So I have no idea. So please let me know. Help.
And I would say, and I mean, obviously this could be debatable, that I resemble Tally Youngblood.
In a good way.
I don't know, I have really frizzy brown hair, a face that's not perfect, I don't know, pretty ordinary, nothing special. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, there you go. That's my answer. Number 4 is, what is a quote from a book that hits home / describes something in your life really well?
Okay, so mine is from The Fault in Our Stars, and it's a bit of a spoiler, so If you haven't read The Fault in Our Stars, just like skip the next 30 seconds or so. But if you have, pretty much that quote is after Augustus Waters dies. I really always like the quote when Hazel says that the only person she wanted to talk to about Augustus's death was Augustus, because I think it just shows how important people are in your life. And whenever I'm like in a fight with someone or something, I'm like, oh, the only person I want to talk to about this fight is the person I'm in the fight with. And I think it just, when I think in that mentality, it makes me realize how important everyone is. And yeah, that was like a really sophisticated, like, answer. Good luck living up to that one.
Well, mine, okay, it's from I Capture the Castle, and it's I am a restlessness inside a stillness inside a restlessness. And I just think that kind of describes how my mind is all the time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In just a lot of ways. I don't really, like, have time to explain it, but I just feel like that suits me a lot and how I approach my thoughts on things and everything, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. And number 5, which is the last question, is what character do you have the most sympathy for? Do you want to grab it for you?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Just grab it for me so I can... I read this like a week ago. What's his name?
Clay.
Clay.
I hate that name.
I love Clay Aiken.
No.
Okay. I have a lot of sympathy for Clay from 13 Reasons Why, because I just think it's just gotta be like possibly the most painful thing in the world to all of a sudden get like this box of like audio tapes and hearing that you might be one of the reasons why someone killed themselves. And I just think, the second that I got into like his story, I always just felt really sympathetic for him, because I'd never want to be in that position. And honestly, he was a good guy, so it's not something you would want. Yeah.
Okay. So I feel most sympathy for Caitlin from Dreamland by Sarah Dessen, because she's in an abusive relationship and her sister's missing. These aren't really spoilers, by the way. And just everything in her life is chaos, and it leaves her just completely just bare at the end of the story. And it's really, really, really emotional, and no one should have to go through that.
I feel like these answers just got like so serious all of a sudden.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay then, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to Amanda's channel. It will be in the description box. And, you know, leave me comments about what you thought about us. Yeah. All right. That's it. So, bye.